Hey everyone, Ivy League Gaming here, and today we're playing Infinite Magicraid. And for today's video, I wanted to do a bit of a starter guide. Who are the best starters? If you're deciding to reroll, who are you looking for? Let's discuss. So there are some key people that can make your progression very easy for sake of just grinding out this game from early game through end game. In this game, HP burning is key, and it's the best thing in the game. At the moment of me recording this, it'll help you not only kill other players, but bosses as well. If you're coming from Raid Shadow Legends, there's a lot of things that are very different regarding mechanics of like burns, poisons, etc. in this game that you can affect that you cannot affect in some other games. You can affect the damage, which is really cool. But Melia is someone who I got very early. That is amazing. If you get Amelia, boom, job done. You're good. Another one you're probably looking for is Hezonja. This hero is also an HP burn. They kind of have an HP burn explosion. But this one definitely needs another HP burner to go with them. But either way, if you get a Hezonja, easy clap. Sigmund is another strong burning hero. He has this interesting thing with being able to counter attack. And the counter attacks can stack. So he can, it's just a really cool skill, and he can help your grind be better. Oakman is another solid HP burning legend hero. You can get him from doing advanced arena battles over time. It takes a while to get him though, so don't count on that one for easy progression early on. But if you happen to get an Oakman, be very happy as well. And I think last on this legend list here is Quinlan as far as HP burning focus goes. He is a newer hero and very strong. People are really enjoying this hero as well. He also brings some crowd control. Really cool kit. Absolutely love it. But actually on the HP burning list, we have one more person to talk about. There is a new hero, Crayon, that's part of Miracle Wishes right now, but you cannot get this epic in the game at the moment of me posting this video until only through Miracle Wishes. You'll have to wait another week before he gets in the normal pool of heroes, but he's got a really cool kit where he can be either crowd control with stunning or switch his skills and he becomes an HP burner. Now that sounds like it's going to come in handy for campaign. Probably going to be one of the best epics in the game, and if you get him, it might be worth giving it a try as your main hero to focus for DPS if you don't have as much luck with the legend heroes. On the topic of strong epics, we also have Reeves. Now, I had another account with Reeves, and this account that I'm on right now, my Free to Bleed series, I am focusing around Reeves. He kind of is like, I want to say a baby version of Melia. Bleed is not as strong as HP burn, but he does stack it pretty well on his own. He puts a counterattack up as well. In this game, counterattack is huge because the turn counts are very limited. So if you could get extra hits and damage in without having to actually have it count as a turn, that's going to help you 3-star campaign much easier. But if you get a Reeves and you get other strong tier epics early on, well, that's going to make a huge difference as well. If you do go the epic route with someone like Reeves or Crayon and you're looking for some other strong epics to pair alongside of them, one of the best ones you're hoping for is a Whim. He goes full HP focused and just puts up massive shields. Absolutely makes all of your grind so much easier. There's another thought we could go in here. Let's see. The other top tier is Liz. Liz is shields, healing, some cleansing, and HP burn even on her A1. That's not what she's about, but the support she gives is amazing. She's top tier, she has a really cool kit that makes her endgame viable, and she's really annoying in arena. So she is absolutely someone you're hoping to have if you do decide to go actually, not even, no, you just want Liz, trust me, you want Liz. But if you don't get her in your first set of pulls, it's okay. But if you're going with someone like a Reeves and you really need strong epics with them, that might be something to consider. If you do go with Crayon as someone you want to focus and you happen to get Loof, He is also a strong burner that is very good against bosses, especially got single target. And then, so they're both in the same Doom Legion faction here. So that can be an interesting duo that I think would be really fun to try to use as a core focus for starting out a team, where you're focusing those first before the other legend heroes. I really think that would be a fun team as well. Now, HP burn is not the only answer for big damage. Ideally, a poison comp can help get you through to 3-star campaign. If you can get a Walter early, it might be worthy of trying to progress with him. If you pair him, well, there's also Tef that can pair with him, who's a cleanser and supporter and a poisoner. And there is a very strong epic that I'll point out here. Let's get on to the right faction. And Woolsey. Woolsey plus Walter and Taff ideally can be a really strong core. So if you happen to do some pulls and that's what you end up with early on, you probably will be just fine going through campaign. There's some other poisoners as well. There's a ton of heroes. And I think that's something that can be really fun. When it comes to physical damage dealers, while it may sound like an AoE damage dealer might be your best bet for clearing campaign if you play other games similar, but that's not necessarily the case in this. It will help, but AoE overall is great, but not your top tier. You still would prefer to just have a couple HP burners and some other aside. I mean, some AoE damage will get you through a little bit of content, but again, once you do some other stuff like the boss type levels, it's going to be really hard. And just a simple smacker is going to do less damage than AoE HP burn, for example. But I do want to point out that Margarita is someone we get for daily login. And if you accidentally pull her from a wish, and you're like, God damn it, I got the hero who's the login champion. This isn't cool. It is cool, actually. It's quite strong. Margarita, exclusive 1, is a beast. And that makes a massive difference, and she can absolutely become an end game viable hero and help you with progression if you happen to get lucky enough to get an exclusive from Margarita. So if you do pull her early on, don't get mad, get glad. If you do have someone else like a single target burner or bleeder or someone going on and you do want to have some extra damage alongside, someone like Azia can be okay when it comes to physical damage. She has this extra chance to go ahead and attack a target with the lowest HP as well. There's also like Yoko, who can actually attack again if she has the exclusive here. If she kills an enemy, attacks again, kind of like a baby Lucifer. But keep that in mind that honestly, the way that they've been giving out mythic runes, everything comes a lot faster than it used to. So probably by the time that you're working on 3-star in campaign and you're frustrated and just trying to get those last bit of content pushed, you might actually be able to get a Lucifer, a Lucia, a Nita if you've got a poison comp with Walter, a Ben Austin for the ally attack. If you really, really are unlucky with support, Luna might be your answer. But honestly, Liz and Wim can be your only support. Liz, Wim, and Alahan were who I used for healing and support. That's it. I didn't need a Luna for 3-star in campaign, for example. But you might get to be able to grab someone really strong to help you finish your 3-star in campaign that's a mythic hero before you even finish and get your Catherine. So keep that in mind when you're considering who you're focusing on. But I think we'll leave it at that for now. I hope this was helpful to help you guys decide who you want to get in the beginning. There's some other heroes as well, so feel free to leave in the comments below if there were some really strong heroes that I didn't mention that were the key to helping you progress through campaign. I would love to hear some other examples of some core teams that helped you 3-star campaign specifically and get your Catherine, if not necessarily what we talked about in this video. So let us know in the comments below. Happy to hear, and maybe it will help someone else get some ideas if they're having trouble in their comp. But that's all for now. My next video will be a comprehensive beginner guide going over the rest of the game here more in detail, so stay tuned for that, especially if you're a brand new player and you kind of want to see a little bit of an overview as to what we should be focusing and the features of this game.